Good morning, everyone. I think this is on. I see there's already people here, which is so exciting for so early in the morning. Let me just, Sage is here, Amelia's here, Jesse's here. Jesse, you made it at 6:30. Amelia's here. Oh, I can hear myself in the background. That's not okay. Yeah. All right. Hey Sage, how's it going? Ah, well, I was about to be like, you have been a champ at all these morning live streams, but it's not the morning for you. Vivian's here. Kimberly's here, which is it must be in the middle of the night, like 3:30 in your time zone. Vivian and Amelia, what time zones are you in? I know Jesse's in EST. I know Sage is in Sage. I forget the actual time zone, but I know it's in South Africa. And Vivian, I believe it's Kimberly, I believe it's 3:30 for you, right? I know I wasn't going to be here at 3:30, but here I am. Are you up early or up late? I guess is my question. Oh, nice. That's perfect. 1:30. That's great. Lunchtime streams for me. Oh gosh, 5:30. That's rough. We've got a 3:30 and 5:30. That's super tough. I just like yeah, too early for me. I even had to do 6:30 because I was like, I'm not getting up at 6. All right. So today I kind of do have a harder stop at I have a hard stop at 8. So we normally go till about 8:15 or 8:30. But this morning I've got to prep for a meeting that I have at 9, kind of between the two. So hoping to end right at 8. So it'll be an hour and a half stream. And I'm hoping that we normally do like 3 sprints in an hour and a half, around 20 minutes each, but maybe we can do more this morning, like 15 and like 1:15 and then 2:20 and then 1:10. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's 12:30 here. Oh, 12:30 PM or AM, but 12:30 is nice. Either way. I mean, whether it's noon or midnight, midnight's still late, but it's not like super late. I was up late. I was going to sleep, but it didn't happen. Okay, so I also had a really tough time sleeping last night. I went to bed around like midnight and I was up every single hour. I remember looking at the clock every single hour last night. And so now I'm pretty miserable. I'd like wake up and I'd be like, oh my God, it's only 1. Oh my God, it's only 2. Oh my God, it's only 3. Why do I keep getting up? I've been up since 2 AM, pretty much surviving on iced coffee at this moment. Oh my goodness. I that's nice. I mean, like, power to you, and iced coffee is delicious. But yeah, that's a lot. Jordan, I'm here. Yes, good to see you. Super early too. There's a lot of people here who are early today. Vivian, 12:30 PM. Oh, that's so nice. Lunchtime. It's great. We could do 3 17-minute sprints. Yeah, for sure. I'm also up for 17, 18, 19, whatever it is. I slept horribly too. Yeah, I don't know what it was about last night. I just and I'm normally a pretty good sleeper. I normally hit the pillow when I'm asleep, but it was not good. Actually, it started with some people yelling out in the parking lot at like 1 AM, and then that was the first time I woke up, and I think then my body was just like, "This isn't happening tonight." All right. So for the first sprint, how long do we want to go for? We have one suggestion of doing 3 17-minute sprints, which I kind of like, and that's fun. But happy to hear what you guys want to do. Do we want to start with something that's a little bit shorter, like 15 minutes, and then go to 20 minutes? I don't know. Up to you guys. I see StreamYard's lagging a little bit. And Sage is like, here we go. Oh no, they're not coming in. All right. I slept horribly too. Full moon issues, maybe. I have no idea. Was last night a full moon? I'm like so not on it when it comes to the moon cycle. 20 minutes. So early, but I'm doing another 12-hour write-a-thon. So, Jordan, that's awesome. For anybody who doesn't know, Jordan has done this is the second 12-hour write-a-thon this week. I believe your first one was on Monday. So, that's incredible. And yeah, 12-hour write-a-thon. That's like huge. We're probably going to be doing something like this on this channel on Friday because I'm going to be doing another 10K. I find doing a 10K by myself, just sitting at my house, is fine. And I get it done a lot quicker than I do on the live streams. Like maybe it takes me 10 hours, maybe a little bit less, like 9. Like the live streams the other day took like 13 or 14, but it was a lot more fun. So decided to do it that way again. And it kept me committed because sometimes when I decide to do a 10K day, halfway through, I'm like, this is enough. But yeah, 12-hour write-a-thon, that's huge. At least you'll be done at like 6:30 tonight. That's kind of nice. 20 is good. I'm good with either 17 or 20. Yep, I got so much work done and I was like, I can do that again. And here I am. Well, that's awesome. I am happy that you are here. So it seems like we had 2 for 17 and 3 for 20. So why don't we do 17 for the first one because it's 3 minutes shorter, and then we'll do 20 for the second one. So I'm going to go ahead and put this banner up. And I'm actually, funny enough, Jesse, I didn't finish my article last night. So I am going to be working on my article for work. I have to write an article for work, so that's what I'm going to be working on. What's everybody else working on today? I know some people have long-term Camp Nano ongoing project goals. This is obviously, my article is not going towards Camp Nano, but it is writing. So yeah, happy about that. But what's everyone else working on? About 6 hours into my poetry-thon, I really wanted to quit, but I had a live stream scheduled. So yeah, they keep you committed for sure. Get her done. Yeah, I really need to get this article done for sure. I just want to get it out of the way. It's not like it's due today, but it's like this thing that's been looming over me. I'm editing secret projects. That's awesome. And I'm not going to ask about it because I don't want you to get in trouble. All right. I'm going to put 20 minutes on the timer. Oh no, sorry. We decided 17 for the first one and then 20 for the second one. I'm trying to get the first episode of my podcast in video format for YouTube. Oh, that's super exciting. For anybody who doesn't know, Sage has a podcast called Ink and Sage, or Sage and Ink. No, it's Ink and Sage. Sage, I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm going to. It's on my playlist of podcasts. I'm working on the first book in my series. That's so exciting. I love writing first books so much, so much. I'm drafting my pirate adventure thing. Love me some pirates. Love me some pirates. It's so great. In this book I get to in the book I'm working on currently, there are some pirates and I love it. And yeah, so huge pirates fan. It's not a pirate adventure, but there just happen to be pirates, if that makes sense. All right, I have 17 minutes on the timer. Ink and Sage, cool, no stress. 7 went up this morning. That's so exciting. All right, timer's up. And we are going to get started in 3, 2, 1, and good luck writing, everyone. Oh, also, really quickly before we start, if I do this, can you still see me? All right, now we can start. All right, everybody, that is time. How did everybody do? I'm going to try and calculate my word count here, which might be interesting. One second, let me get the timer and turn it off. Okay. All right, I saw a few people jump on the stream while we were writing. So let me just go through the comments a little bit. One second, let me figure out, first of all, how much I wrote. Alrighty, 184 for the first sprint. Pretty good. The article I'm working on, I'm a little bit, not that 184 is slow, but I'm a little bit slower at because like it requires some research. So like I have to flip back and forth between Googling things and then back to the article and such. So it's been taking me a while to finish, even though in the end it'll probably only be like 500 to 700 words. All right, Vivian's working on the first fantasy draft of their fantasy novel. Sacco missed the sprint, but at least it gives me time to get some coffee. You know what? If you need caffeination, you go caffeinate. Also, good morning and super fun to have you here. Shadow is saying hello. Hello, Shadow. Good to see you. Oh, everyone's saying hi. Sacco's saying hi to Shadow. All right, everybody's saying hi. Jacqueline also arrived. Hello, hope y'all are having a great insert whatever time of day it is for you. That's super funny. Jacqueline, where are you in the world right now? We've kind of been going around this morning and figuring out where everybody is. Oh, Sharon's here too. Hello, Sharon. Okay, everybody kind of rolled in that first sprint. That's nice. Jesse got through a couple pages of edits, slow moving, but still progress. Yeah, it's the morning. The morning's always slower for me. I feel like you have to kind of like ease into the day, I guess. But that's super fun that you're working on edits, and I'm so curious about your secret project. It is like, yeah, I'm super curious. The lag is real, but making progress. Yeah, it is. It is. I agree. The lag is real. Oh, I forgot you're working on a video. So you're actually talking about real lag. I'm talking about brain lag, which you can clearly see is evident because I forgot you were working on a video. It's just like, yeah. Also, Sage, I was thinking, like, I don't know, I saw your email last night, so I haven't had a chance to respond to it. But for everybody who doesn't know, Sage and I are trying to organize a 10K relay day. But it doesn't look like we have enough people for this weekend. So, yeah, we'll have to figure it out. But I know there were 2 people on the Facebook group, Sage, who were saying that they were doing streams on April 16th, which is a Thursday, but maybe we could do morning and evening. Anyway, we'll sort it out. I'll send you an email, but just thought I'd say that. 427 words Kim got. That's insane. Vivian wrote 316 words. But also, Sage, I just wanted to say, sorry, just hopping back to that last thought about the relay this weekend. If we can't do that, I'm always happy to just do a live stream if you want. Kimberly got 427 words. Vivian wrote 316 words. Jacqueline, I'm on the eastern coast of the US, so I'm in EST. Sage, in my case, it's definitely both. I think we're talking about the brain and video lag here. Courtney Project is doing it Saturday, a 10K day. That's awesome. That's awesome. Like a live stream or just it's one of her 10K days? Because I'm doing a 10K day Friday, so I don't know if I'd be able to do 2 full 10K days in a row. But yeah, we shall see. What is a 10K relay day? So we were hoping, so this was the whole thought, is that last weekend I live streamed writing 10K in a day. Like literally, I sat and live streamed for like 14 hours, and that got exhausting. Um, but I'm doing it again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, I'm doing it again tomorrow. But we thought that like an easier way to go about writing 10K in a day would be to have like 5 different people host a stream. So like 1 stream, 2 stream, 3 stream, 4 stream. So we were trying to get one for this weekend, but it might be too soon. Um, just to coordinate with other people to do streams and to get all the streams timed properly. Uh, so that way, like, I would like someone would stream for 2 to 3 hours, and then people would hop to someone else's channel and they would stream for 2 to 3 hours. And then in the end, people would write 10K. So that was kind of the thought behind it. But I'm not sure if that's going to happen. So that's going to happen this weekend. And there's some people who already have streams planned for like around next weekend. So like that's what we might jump into. Anyway, we're trying to figure it out. No stress, we'll figure it out. Yeah, for sure. I'd be down to join in on the 10K relay, not a whole thing, but I could do a few hours. Yeah, for sure. Once we have a day, we'll figure it out. So if you do want to join in 10K and you have time tomorrow, I am doing a full 10K live stream again. Jordan, I'm still down to stream this weekend, even if we're not doing the 10K relay. Yes, for sure. If you want to co-host streams, just let me know. Jesse and I are actually probably going to co-host one as well. I don't know if Jesse's still here, but I'm super excited for that. So Sage, just let me know if you want to plan something. I'll send you an email and we can figure it out. The whole great minds think alike. Yes, we do. Yeah, but I'm just like the live streams are really helping me kind of do my Camp Nano stuff, even though I'm not officially doing Camp Nano, but they're really helping me, right? So yeah, just let me know and hopefully we can plan something that works. Sacco, I think there will be streams speckled through the day. I'm looking forward to your streams tomorrow. Same, also terrified. I definitely need stream motivation this weekend. I'm trying to get 70K by the middle of May. So yeah, I totally get that. Stream motivation is like the best, at least for me, because it's like, first of all, if I'm in a stream, it helps me actually do stuff because I'm like, oh shit, I can't like go back to the group with nothing. And then second of all, if I'm hosting a stream, it kind of keeps me accountable. Courtney has a 10K writing group where if someone was to write 10K in one day, you earn a sticker for each month. You can do that any day of the month. Yes, I am part of that writing group. It is super fun. The Facebook group, right? I've never done a live stream before, but I'd be up for the 10K relay. So wait, okay, everybody's up for this idea. We just need to pick a day. Jesse, yes, ma'am, looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to it too. I just realized, you know what, I'll text you about it. I was gonna be like, I just realized like, where do we want to do this? We can live stream on your channel or my channel. It doesn't really matter to me, but I'll just text you. I'm definitely joining the 10K tomorrow. I could use the word count. Sweet. And this time I'm not starting at 7 a.m. We're gonna start at 8 EST because I was like, I was so exhausted and I was like, I think I'd rather start an hour later and then potentially end an hour later. But I think now that I know what's going on, it won't be as big. Like now that I think I know how to write 10K in a day on a live stream, I think I'll be a little bit quicker because it took me like 8 hours to write 5,000 words, which is like a long time. The best is 3K in a day, so I'm spooked by trying it tomorrow. Well, you know what? I agree. My best is 3K. Oh, sorry, my best is 3K in a day. Honestly, it just is a long day. That's all. And you kind of have to be prepared in a 10K day that at the end of the day, the words are just going to be nonsense and they'll have to be edited. Or not nonsense. It's just kind of about getting words on a page versus getting pristine words on a page, if that makes sense. All right, I think I'm caught up on the comments. So do we want to hop into a 20-minute sprint? Yes, I think so, because it is already 7 a.m. Everybody good with 20 minutes? Does anybody have any strong objections to 20 minutes? Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Not sure if I'll actually reach 10K, but I'm going to try. Sweet. Everybody's going to try. That's so exciting. Sorry, the comment got split. No worries. I'm one of those people that sends text messages, and instead of entering a space and sending it as one text message, I send like 5 text messages, and I don't know, it really annoys my dad. So, but I'm fine with it. Like, I'm fine with multiple comments, multiple text messages. So don't stress. I've gotten to 10K I haven't gotten to 10K in a day, but I did 17 over 2 days in November 18th. That is so many words. I'm like so done after 10K. Okay, sprint time 20, 20, 20. I'll definitely tune in for a bit tomorrow, but I still have class, so I won't be able to participate fully. Oh well. You know what? Class is more important than my ramblings for 12 hours and writing 10K. But I'm sure you'll still be able to get a ton of words. 20 sounds great. I have similar texting habits. Yes, it annoys some people, and I'm like, if you're one of the people who get annoyed by like instead of sending one text, you send like 3 without like instead of doing the enter in one text, you send like 3 text messages. Please explain it to me because like all of the notifications come in at once, so you're still getting annoyed all at one time. Anyway, but everybody's got their thing. I've got my thing too. So I'm also a multiple texter. Yes, multiple texters unite. And I'm so sorry to anybody who I text who gets annoyed by this. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm going to stop rambling about my multiple texting because it all sounds like we're a little bit like that. And we're going to get going on a 20-minute sprint in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good luck writing, everyone. All right, everybody, that is time. How did everybody do? Let me just turn the timer off. I have it really quiet right now because my partner's still sleeping. Sorry, I'm still writing. I'm going to stop now. Okay. Let's see how I did. All right. This time I got 298 words. How did everybody else do? I'm just going to write it in my notebook because I keep track of all the sprints. I keep on hitting my microphone here. 298. Oh gosh, I just got a whole bunch of comments at once. Sacco, mostly research. I'm working on a piece that requires some research, so I'm flipping back and forth between the two. But you know what? And I'm not sure if you're like this, but I love research, like so much, like so much. It's one of my favorite parts of writing a novel, to be totally honest. Sharon got 193. Jacqueline got 505. Those are like both huge numbers. Jesse finished a chapter. That's super exciting. I love when you're editing and you finish a chapter and you're just like, okay, it's done. I don't have to look at it again, except sometimes, I don't know if this happens to you, but sometimes I am editing and then I have like a really good idea when I'm editing, like new shiny idea syndrome, and I change something at the end, and then I'm like, oh no, this is going to be miserable for me. Vivian got 369 words. Kimberly got 569 words. Okay, I wasn't going to make a 69 joke, but like there were two 69s in a row. So I'm still not going to make a joke, but I'm just going to have a little chuckle to myself because I'm a 5-year-old. Jordan got 289. My first hour is 423, which is less than my first hour on Tuesday, but I'm deviating from my outline, so it's kind of my own fault. You know what? If you're deviating from your outline, which is kind of like, I don't know, something I do on the reg, I totally get it, because then you have to like figure out what's happening next as you're writing in real time, if that makes sense. Like you're not just writing a sentence, you're kind of figuring out what's happening in the next paragraph, the next scene. So yeah, but that's super exciting. 423 in the first hour. Also, we've been chatting a lot this morning, so I think it's all good. I love research too, especially if I'm doing a historical piece. So I've never done a historical piece, and I am in awe of everybody who writes anything historical, because that level of research, like I said, I really like doing research, but I feel like I get so into it that I feel like that level of research would be super intimidating for me, because I would be so nervous to be inaccurate. So I am just in awe of anyone who does historical pieces. So like kudos to you. I feel like it would stress me out too much. Even just like I'm writing a sci-fi piece right now that takes place in actual cities, and I'm like, oh my God, did I get this right? Did I get this right? And I like, it's actually kind of a hindrance because I like research too much. I over research. It's a problem. I got 304. That's awesome, Shadow. Man, people are hitting huge word counts for early in the morning. I lost the stream entirely there, but I think the video is ready to render. That's so exciting. My computer can only do video editing. I can't like do other things while I'm editing or exporting a video. Anyone here watch The Vampire Diaries? If you have, I'm writing a scene like the one where two characters dance together and it's beautiful. I don't watch Vampire Diaries. Like I have in the past, but I'm not like a vampire. I wouldn't say I'm like a Vampire Diaries watcher per se, but I know exactly what scene you're talking about. And that's awesome. I love that scene. Yep, I'm hoping I didn't screw myself over for later today. Yeah, sometimes straying from outline though yields like the coolest things. But yes, it does require more research. I recently, in editing all the Queen's Renegades, because I had to rewrite the beginning, which is basically done now. But I was editing, and there's a tournament arc, or not really a tournament arc, but like a competition arc. There's one in the first book too, because I'm a huge fan of those. This one's more like a challenge, I should say. Um, and I was reading it, I'm like, this doesn't work. And so I like have decided to rewrite that entire arc, which is probably what I'm going to do tomorrow. But that's because when I was writing the beginning, I weaved things in and strayed from not even an outline, but the existing book. And yes, also screwed myself. So I get you. It sucks, but sometimes it's for the better. And I believe in my case, it is for the better. That level of research is just really distracting from the actual writing. Yes, it is, but it's fun. But yeah, intimidating too. Super intimidating. That's okay. My Bill and I were decorating Christmas cookies for a couple. Oh, that's my okay. That's okay. My brother-in-law were decorating Christmas cookies a couple of years ago using one of the little cereal baubles. He said balls, and we just giggle for 5 minutes straight. Okay, glad I'm not the only immature one here. Perfect. um, I shelled one of my projects until I can get to the Scottish Isles to do research in person because books aren't just cutting it for me. Oh my God. That's going to be an awesome trip. I love historical. I write historical fantasy, and it feels like I don't have to get all the details right because I'm placing it in a different world, but during the time. Yeah, I feel like that's like a happy medium. Also, I haven't written historical fantasy, but I love historical fantasy. So I literally cannot wait to read something like that. But yeah, I agree that you can like the details are a little bit more flexible then because you're weaving another world into our existing world, and then it's kind of like what we perceive as reality today might not have been entirely true, and this is kind of like telling like trying to tell another truth. And so, I don't know, it's interesting. I love historical fantasy for that fact, though, because um, it makes you think about the past and, like, just in general, even though historical fantasy is obviously fiction, but, like, how much of our history has been distorted through time, which is a really cool and interesting and scary thought all at once. Also, just on this note, I'm hoping that Um, because Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the movies are supposed to be happening. Like my understanding is the last movie ends at the end of World War II, which is also happens to be when Grindelwald and Dumbledore had their famous duel. But I'm hoping that we get to see some like integration with the history of World War II, because right now there hasn't really been like a heavy um, integration with history, but I'm hoping we see that because I'm actually a really big fan of the Fantastic Beasts movies. The last one, like the second one was meh, but like I really like them actually. Anyway, sorry to get into that, but I'm a Harry Potter nerd. Experiencing a place firsthand is always better, Sage, and more fun. Yes, and it's totally not an excuse for me to travel. Not just an excuse for me to travel. Totally not an excuse. Not it's not an excuse. It's a must. 100%. Hey, maybe it's even tax deductible because it's a business expense. Just saying. Just saying. All right. Everybody good for another 20 minutes? Is that what we're feeling right now? Because I do have to hop off. Like I said, a hard stop at 8, but I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. But I do have to like kind of prepare for my meeting. So I'm thinking maybe 20 more minutes and then we'll wrap up. Is everybody okay with that? And Jacqueline's down for 20. Mm, 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 mm. Jordan, 20 works for her too. Sacco, 20 works. Jesse says yes. Vivian says yes. Okay, we're going to do 20. I've got 20 on the clock, and we are going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing, everyone. All right, everybody, that is time on our last sprint. Here, let me turn the timer off. Kimberly had to go during the sprint, but she got 413 words, which is super impressive and totally understandable because it's 3:30 a.m. where she is and she hasn't slept yet. So have a good sleep and thanks for coming. Celine just joined. I'm sorry, Celine, we just are in the process, and please correct me if I'm saying your name wrong. Um, we're just in the process of wrapping up our last sprint, but thank you for coming in and joining. We normally do 4 in the mornings, but today I've got a big meeting early at work at 9 o'clock, so I'm going to take the next hour to prepare. But how did everybody do? Let me know. I got, oh my gosh, I just closed my notebook where I wrote it. I got 162 words and finished my article for work. And so I started editing it now. So that's super exciting. I'm glad it's done. Oh, that's me. Goddamn, historical research is the best. I need a mummy for this scene. And there are mummies of the insane in West Virginia done by a farmer in the late 1800s. The head is crazy. That's so interesting. See, it's nuggets like that that you find when you're doing historical research that are just like so much fun. West Virginia. Also, that's really sad. That's really sad, but like super, super interesting. Sharon got 331 words. Jacqueline got 307 words. Sage's videos rendering 55 minutes to go. I mean, for me, whenever I'm doing something video on my computer just like it actually makes a noise, the fan, it's like shh, and then I like can't do anything else. Vivian got 381 words. Celine, I understand, just popped in then. Have a great day. Yes, you're saying it right. Awesome, nailed it. Celine, where are you from? Or like not in a creepy way, but like I'm just wondering. I mean, your name looks French to me, so I'm wondering if you're in like France or another French-speaking country or Quebec because I'm in Quebec. Really, I'm wondering if you're in Quebec or not. Jordan got 312 words. Man, everyone crushed it this sprint. That's so exciting. Yeah, so I mean, I feel like I'm gonna wrap up for the day. Uh, just going to see if Cillian answers my question because I always love to find other writers in Quebec. But and I apologize if you've said before where you're from. I feel like you might have told us on a previous stream, but I forget, and I'm sorry. Yeah, but this was awesome. I am so thankful that I got my article done because this just makes my life easier throughout the day. Um, because now I don't have to worry about that thing today. And then I feel like my work is going to be quite easy today. And then tomorrow I can focus fully on the rewrite of all the Queen's Renegades. Yeah, from France. Sorry to Joseph's point. Yeah, I think we talked about this on a last stream. I was like, oh, you're not from Quebec. It's okay. You guys are great. So, um, living in Quebec and having gone to McGill and France and Quebec have like a university exchange program. I don't have another way. Like, it's not an exchange program, but it's like if you're from France, you can go to university in Quebec and pay Quebec's tuition, which is super cheap. And I believe like people from Quebec can go to France and get the like same like really subsidized tuition there as well. I'm not 100% sure about the Quebec to France, but I'm 100% sure about the France to Quebec because I went to university also in Quebec and uh, met so many folks from France, and everybody was just so lovely. And yeah, anyway, yeah, but not disappointing. I'm just always looking for writer friends near me. All right. So yeah, that was super fun, everyone. Thanks for joining. Tomorrow we're going to be doing, or we If you want to come, I'm going to be writing 10K for the whole day. Do not feel like you have to come for the whole day. That is something like that's crazy. And I guess I'm considering myself part of this crazy group that's going to be doing 10K in a day. And I encourage you, if you're part of any other 10,000 word in a day group that like gives away stickers or whatever it is, like I know Courtney has one, I know Mandy Lynn has one. Like if you're wanting to do that and use this as a way to like get to those 10K words, like sign up and go get those stickers. Like I'm all about those like achievements. So um yeah, I definitely encourage you to go and sign up for one of the 10K challenges basically and get that like sticker and then you can get kind of a bad badge of I don't know, a badge of accomplishment that way because I don't have stickers. So the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to watch me like slowly make less and less sense throughout the day and drive myself crazy. So I'm not sure if that's a satisfying reward for you for writing 10K. That's great. But also, go and get one of those stickers and join one of those challenge groups because they're super fun. Anyway, um, I'm super excited for tomorrow. If anybody's actually also trying to do a 10K tomorrow, that's super exciting. If anybody's just dropping in to come sprint, that's also super exciting. And honestly, you guys are the people who kept me sane last time. So I very much appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And I'm very much looking forward to tomorrow too. And hopefully we can write all the words. Sister uni, North Virginia and this town in Scotland have a similar deal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Quebec and France have like a deal. Good luck for today, Keelan. I will see you tomorrow. All right, everybody. Thank you. It's just, I have a 15-minute part in it, so it's not long. It's just that um, it was a little bit last minute. So I have to put something together. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for joining. Really excited. Oh, that's so sweet, Amelia. Thank you for coming. I'm excited. Last time I got in 2,500, so hoping to get close to that tomorrow. Yeah, that's awesome. Everybody crushed it last time. People were just crushing goals left, right, and center. So that's super cool. All the words I'll pop in and out tomorrow to join you. Sweet. Yes, everybody can pop in and out. See you tomorrow. Yes, for sure. See you tomorrow. Thank you for hosting. See you tomorrow. Oh, I'm so glad everybody's coming tomorrow. This is so exciting. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to head out because it's 8:07, make myself the decaf coffee and start, continuing to start working. I was going to say start working, but I've been working this whole time. And Jessie knows I was on her stream last night and I was also working for like my day job. So I feel like a very dedicated employee right now. All right. Talk to everyone later. Bye.